Hello and welcome everybody to the Controller
Collective Podcast.
I'm here today with the regular other stars of this show, Talon and Jarek.
Would you forget our names for a second?
Maybe.
I'm a star.
You are a star, Talon.
Thank you. You're a star too.
Yeah, we're all stars
Thank you.
here.
All-star? Hey now.
Peyton, you're a star, since
Thank
someone
you.
else said it.
I needed someone to tell me that. You brightened the rest of my night. Anyway, today, for this third episode of our season 1, we thought about implementing a little bit of a different style of podcast episode where basically none of us could come up with a topic. So
No, don't say that.
Don't say that.
So we thought about just having an episode where we talk about whatever comes to mind and seeing how that works out. So I would actually like to get any feedback from any of the listeners here about this idea. So if you guys would like to comment and see what you guys think about this style of episode in the future after listening a little farther in, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm going to be a good YouTuber this time and say like, comment, and subscribe right at the beginning of the video so you can't ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out the links in the description.
And share and repost and everything.
Put the banner up on screen, Jarek, and post.
Also, this doesn't mean that we're out of ideas completely.
No, we're not out of ideas. Just come up with one, and we want to try and keep a consistent schedule going.
Consistent. I'm working on it. Okay. We're all working on it.
Yeah, we're trying.
I suppose we should start with our new weekly segment. I've got a few games I've been playing.
Oh yeah. New games?
Yeah, I'll give it. Well, yes, one new, one old that has caused some controversy.
I see.
So I'll give a quick shout out to Persona 5: The Phantom X.
Mobile game.
It is well, I've been playing it on my PC almost exclusively, but
How did you feel about the Subway Slammer? It's Subway Slamming time!
Subway servers?
no, the first villain in the game is the Subway Slammer. He just goes around knocking people over on the subway. I don't know. It's a big downgrade compared to the original Persona 5.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
for real.
Gotcha.
I don't know what you're talking about, actually. He's the best villain ever written in any Shin Megami Tensei or Persona game.
Whatever. I don't want to hear it. I've already seen enough crap. I mean, I don't hate the game. Everyone's got to have their one gacha game, whether it be Persona or the horse girl one that's been popular lately. Uma Musume?
I was going to say, I've seen a lot of people on my Discord activity feed playing that, and I have no idea what it is. It's Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
Yeah,
It's horse racing.
It's horse
But they're
racing,
anime
but they're
girls.
replaced with anime girls.
It's awesome.
Gambling?
It is gambling.
Might have to get on that. Does it cost money?
No, it's free to
No, it's
play.
free.
Ew, I'm downloading it right now as we record.
I'm glad I wasn't part of the microtransaction episode because you know what? I don't mind this gacha game. I haven't spent any money on it, but
I'm just tweaking right now. You can't see it, but I'm tweaking.
yeah, there's two people talking about gacha games. It's Peyton's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Persona, and the Yakuza one sucks, so this will be my only gacha game.
Well, yeah, that's how they get you. It's all about brand recognition and like what you like.
There's nothing wrong with gacha games as long as you don't spend all your money on it. Alright? It's fine.
Yeah, it's not like we had a whole debate about this already or anything.
Yeah, we already had a whole debate about this.
You know my stance.
You know what I haven't been playing, though?
What?
Mario Kart World online.
Do you not enjoy it?
No, this will be old news by the time this episode comes out, but Nintendo put out an update to the way Mario Kart World's online works. So previously, if you played online, usually you get to select between 3 tracks or random. The 3 tracks you get to select from are most of the time intermissions or highways or whatever you want to call them. But if you picked random, you were guaranteed to get a 3-lap course. So once you get like higher in rating, around like 7,000 to 8,000, people will primarily be picking random just because the 3-lap courses are a lot more skillful and stuff like that. But Nintendo released an update, so now if you pick random, you have I think it's 75% chance to still get an intermission course.
Mm.
Look, as someone who likes the intermissions better than the tracks itself, I think I would enjoy it more with that change. However, I know a lot of people will strongly disagree with me on that one.
Wait, you like the intermissions more than the regular tracks?
Yes.
I don't have a problem with people liking the intermissions. I think they're fine, and like that's what Knockout Tour is there for. But why do I have to play them exclusively online? I'm not allowed to play a 3-lap track.
I do think there should be separate modes. I think that's what needs to happen. Because I personally love them, but I also know there's a lot of people who have played the previous Mario Kart games and they've gotten used to the 3-lap format and they strongly prefer that. Whereas I personally like the chaos that comes with all the items on the intermission parts, and I don't really care as much for the skillful sections because I don't want to put in the time to learn all the shortcuts to make it so I can be competitive on it.
See, I like labbing.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Actually, I don't like labbing because I barely do any labbing in Smash Bros. But it's different in Mario Kart. Because, I like courses like Great Question Block Ruins and Bowser's Castle, which have really big shortcuts.
Yeah, see, I'm fine with Bowser's Castle. Bowser's Castle is chill, but I don't like Question Block Ruins just because, I don't have the console in the game, so I pretty much lose that track by default every time I play it with anyone else, aka skill issue.
Mm.
Yeah, true.
Skill issue.
Anyways, that's my little rant that every Mario Kart player's been doing ever since that update came out.
Mm-hmm.
I am willing. I know there's like a competitive lounge Discord server that I am probably going to try pretty soon. So they have their own separate MMR system that looks promising. So I'll report back on that.
Nodding my head like you could see me.
We can see you, Peyton. Don't worry.
Yeah, Peyton, you are seen right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, anyways, if you guys have any new games that you've been playing.
Well, I played a visual novel called A Date with Death recently as in yesterday. Not much to say about it. I didn't fully complete it because my laptop has a tendency to crash whenever I touch it in the wrong spot, and I lost a lot of progress, so I stopped playing. But pretty good visual novel if you're into romantic visual novels, I suppose. And another a lot more unique game that I played recently. I bought it, I want to say last week Friday. It's a game called Before Your Eyes. I don't know if...
Oh, yeah, that's the one where it tracks your eyes, and if you blink, time passes, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a game where you have to have... Well, you don't have to have your camera on. There's an option to just be able to make it a click. But you basically are somebody who died in the afterlife, and not the wayfarer, but the... what's the word I'm looking for? The riverman, I suppose. Yeah, the ferryman, thank you. Fishes you up from the river, and he lets you relive your life so that he can, on your behalf, argue for why you should be put into the afterlife and not cast out into the endless ocean, basically. So he lets you relive your life, so you could tell him everything about it. And every time you blink, you're going to blink past that memory and that time. But there are like a certain amount of periods of time where even if you blink, you're not going to go forward. But there's a lot of stuff you'll miss by just instantly blinking. And my friend who I live with told me that I looked extremely strained playing the game, because like you think that you can not blink for a long time because you just don't think about it, and then the minute a game or anyone tells you to not blink, you're like, it's so straining.
What happens if you fall asleep while playing the game and your eyes are just closed for extended periods of time?
I do not know.
All right, great question, Talon.
Because it only senses the blinking itself. So like if you were holding your eyes shut when a scene started, I don't think it would sense you opening your eyes as a blink. Although it depends. My camera kind of sucks, and also I didn't have a stable place to put my laptop because I play out on a couch. So I did have some difficulty, but overall, really good, really emotional game. With a crazy twist, I will say. Worth the $5 I think I paid for it.
I've got a handful of games that I've been playing as well that I guess I'll shout out, other than the obvious Overwatch, which of course I've still been playing. I got a little bit back into Peggle, specifically Peggle Knights, over the past week or so. Still trying to finish my 100% of that game. It's very difficult once you get to the last few levels and challenges. But getting there. Peglin as well. I started playing that again. One of my favorite games of all time. It's like Peggle, but a roguelike.
Haven't you speedrun that game?
I am. Yeah, I used to be a Peglin speedrunner. I had a couple world records until they were so rudely taken away from me.
How dare they do that?
I just haven't speedran it in quite a while.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to go see it, you can go find qualification speedruns.
Yeah, I beat the game in, I think it was 6 minutes. Maybe
that's what I should do for this background footage. I should speedrun Mario Odyssey and see if I can beat it before the episode's over.
That'd be cool.
That footage starts now, so you have more like 50 minutes to beat it.
What do you mean the footage starts now? The episode started 10 minutes,
different footage,
minutes ago.
Put different footage in. I don't make the rules, man.
I don't make the rules, he says.
I have 2 other games that I want to shout out. The first one, I've spoken a decent bit about this game, but I've never actually played it. And it's Black Myth Wukong. I played it for the first time.
How did you play this on your 2060?
Oh, yeah?
Huh? Not to
No, I played it on my uncle's PlayStation 5.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
I was going to say, there's no way it runs on your computer.
Yeah, no chance. I spent the first 30 to 40 minutes. I could not figure out how to get the game out of Chinese. I scrolled through all the menus, everything. So at some point, I just decided, okay, I'll start up the game in Chinese. What could go wrong? So I missed the entire opening segment, what the heck was happening, and I missed every bit of the tutorial. But then I figured how to get it into English after that. So that was pretty good. And then I get into the world, I kill a few things, and then I reach the first mini boss, and I am incapable of killing it. And then 30 minutes of tries later, I quit. So that was
it's a Souls game.
Yeah, and I didn't know the controls.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happens.
They teach you the
No,
tutorial.
but it was in Chinese. I had no idea.
Just restart.
No,
What?
that's too much work. And I was only at his house for, I don't know, it was a few hours. Some of that time spent socializing, not just in the basement playing on the PS5. Originally I was going to play Overwatch 2 on the PS5, but that was going to take way too long to download. So I settled for that instead. And then the last game I'll give a shout out to is Clash Royale, which I have had mixed feelings about this game in the past because I am very against pay-to-win monetization systems, and Clash Royale is the epitome of that. But it has a new mode called Merge Tactics, and if you enjoy other games like Teamfight Tactics and other auto chess battlers, you'll probably enjoy that game because it's basically that, except it's really fast games. There's only 4 people in a match, and the games last about 5 to 8 minutes max. They go very quickly, so I would recommend giving that a try.
I'd like to shout out some Roblox games.
No.
Ew.
Yep, I'm gonna shout out some Roblox games.
I hate this.
Oh, well, you can't stop me.
You're off the podcast.
You're on the podcast. I'm gonna shout out 3 Roblox that I like. Lexington and Concord, which is like a Revolutionary Era and War of 1812 war game that I enjoy.
Concord?
Why was that so delayed?
Not
Look,
not that Concord.
I didn't want to cut him off, okay? It's fine.
Scorched Earth, which is a sandbox World War II shooter. It is extremely fun. You can build defenses, like historically accurate defenses. You can dig trenches, dig holes, anything, assault or defend a position, which leads to a lot of interesting tactics that you can end up doing in that game. It's a lot of fun.
How deep can you dig a hole?
Depends on the... But...
Can you dig a hole like 100 feet deep?
Maybe? I don't know. I haven't tried.
Can you go 1,000 feet deep?
I don't know, Talon.
Can I
Download Roblox and play it.
China? Wait, it's on Roblox?
That's what this whole thing was.
Never
He was
mind.
shouting out Roblox
Yes,
game.
It was?
Because I play Roblox.
Oh. So they didn't add Concord to Roblox?
No. It's called Lexington and Concord,
Okay.
like the battles.
Concord?
The third game I was going to shout out is on one of my absolute favorites, like if not my favorite Roblox game ever. It's a game called Guts and Black Powder. It's this extremely interesting and well executed zombie game where it's all about a zombie outbreak within the time period of the Napoleonic Wars, and it does a brilliant job of not only putting kind of like that horror element when you put yourself in the shoes of these soldiers, because in other zombie games, you have a lot of things that you have to go through in order to finally be completely helpless. But within the context of this time period, you have a gun that has 1, maybe 2 shots, and you have a bayonet and you have a sword. Depending on your class, you might have an axe or something different, because there's different classes that also reflect like time period appropriate jobs that somebody would have in the military. So it can kind of bring into this horror element of like, oh my God, like look at all this horde in front of me, and we have to cut down all of these people to just try and survive. And what do I have? I've got my sword. I've got 1 shot of my musket. So you have to really rely on that team element and being able to build up defenses with sappers and things like that. there's a lot of nuance to the game, and there's a lot of production value in the game as well, like voice acting. There are maps that aren't endless modes that are like you actually have things you have to do in order to try and escape wherever these soldiers are trapped. There's a lot of lore involved with it too. Like, this game is so good that I genuinely wish the developers could have produced it as just a normal game so that it would be something that they could profit off of more, but also something that more people could experience. It's that good of an experience, in my opinion.
Something I want to shout out that I just remembered is we were all hanging out a couple of days ago, and we played Mario Strikers that came out on the GameCube online. That game is very fun in multiplayer.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Way better than the Switch version or whatever that they came out with a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that game's so much fun.
Is it as fun as Kitten Squad?
No, shut up. You downloaded malware on my Switch.
It's not malware. It's just a game made by people.
I didn't download it. That was Sawyer, the audio guy, okay? Wasn't me, but I was excited to play it.
Yeah, Sawyer,
I can't believe
put in a voice line here to confirm that it was you.
I did it.
I can't believe you instantly uninstalled it. SMA.
Because I don't want it on my Switch. I don't care.
We were
about
gonna have
Kitten
so much
Squad.
fun.
Nobody was gonna have fun playing.
Everyone was.
I was gonna have fun playing that, and then you
were outnumbered.
fucking.
Why am I the villain? It's my Switch. You're the villain. Someone else could have put their Switch.
You're the villain here.
Kitten Quest.
Kitten Quest is
no,
going.
It's Kitten Squad.
Kitten Squad. Hold on. Let's see the ratings for Kitten Squad, huh?
Who cares?
It's got a 6 out of 10 on Steam.
That's a passing score, okay?
Also, before I saw the Steam page, I saw a Reddit post that said Kitten Squad is PETA propaganda shit.
It is.
Bro, it was gonna be so hype.
Anyways, Mario Strikers. Talon, did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it until we started losing, and then I didn't enjoy it.
I feel like if we knew the controls better, it could honestly be like super competitive.
Yeah. Our friend, me and Jarek's friend, played with us today, Strikers, and he got really angry because he wasn't winning.
I feel like I was definitely missing some controls there.
Just for Sawyer's sake, I'll shout out Stardew Valley because he won't shut up about it every time we talk.
Stardew Valley's so good.
No,
that's what he's been playing.
No, that game's so boring.
It's so good.
I'm on Talon's side on this one.
Well,
The only decent part is the fishing. The rest of it, it's like, I don't want to do it, but it seems like the main way to progress.
I'm not like vehemently against Stardew Valley like Talon is, but like it's just not my thing.
I tried it 2 times and I could not log an hour. I couldn't. It was just mind-numbingly boring to me.
Steam says I've got 4.5 hours in the game.
that's because you need constant like shapes coming at your face, Talon, in order to be amused.
Yeah, you need to watch Subway Surfers in order to make it through a podcast episode.
I'm pretty sure Peekaboo would be amusing to you, Talon, unless they kept their hands over their face for too long.
That's a good idea, actually. Hold up.
What? What's a good idea?
Putting up Peekaboo instead of Subway Surfers.
Wait, what?
me engaged.
You're gonna get some weird ASMR video.
What do you mean weird?
No, I don't want to listen to Kendrick Lamar Peekaboo for an hour. I want to watch Peekaboo Achu. Okay?
This is crazy. This is a canon event, everyone.
The turn this podcast has taken.
Well, hey, I don't know if you guys have anything more to say. What were we talking about?
Stardew Valley.
Yeah, go to game.
6 out of 10.
Okay. That's a passing grade. Peekaboo, a chew plus more 1 hour family music for the holidays?
He just put
What is
the
this?
link to the video he found in a group chat. I feel like this has to
Whoa.
get cut out. I mean,
No, we're keeping
the
this in.
cat
This is
just
a
keeps
canon event.
appearing. You can put
This
it
is
as
a canon
background footage for the
I
rest
am
of the
not putting this shit on the podcast.
No, this is canon. This is canon.
This
it
is-
can't go.
this is
When are we going to cut this out?
flop.
You know how many minutes we've been talking about this?
He's
I
just
hate-
going Achu.
I hate
have
the
to
word
say
slop,
peekaboo.
but this is actual slop.
This is not slop. This is funny.
This is amazing.
Can we please move on? This is way more attention than this should have gotten.
What if I don't
Okay,
want to
well,
move on?
I will have Sawyer
Unknown
take
to
out
my-
your audio track.
No!
Unknown to my co-stars here, I've been brainstorming up my own new segment of the podcast that I've been wanting to insert in at some point, and this seems like a good point since we want to move on from what just happened.
Yeah, okay, go for it.
Yeah, so my new segment idea is just something, a little something that really fits the topic of this video because it's very off topic from any topic we'd end up going with. It's a topic called Peyton's hyperfixations. And it's going to be all about
okay.
what I'm currently hyperfixing about, whatever that might be. And today I'm a little divided because there's two things I could talk about. I kind of have two current hyperfixations. And the first one I thought about was is safety blade, safety razor shaving. And the second one is motorcycles. And I'm still a little divided, but I think
Oh, that's not a new one. The motorcycles one.
well, yeah. I mean, you guys who know me know I'm kind of a motorcycle freak. I've been trying. I might get my temps this summer, but I think just because it's what I have on the mind right now, I guess I can talk a little bit about safety razor shaving. I recently got into safety razor shaving around my birthday. I mean, I had heard about.
Can you clarify what this means? By the way,
I probably should have done that. So
I have no idea where this is going.
Me neither. I'm scared.
safety blade, safety razor shaving is how people used to shave. So in the current day, right? I'm sure anybody who has to shave has heard of cartridge razors, or which is what is most commonly used now because they're mass produced. So you'll have a handle that connect to a cartridge, and these cartridges are not typically one use, but very few uses and multiple blades, like 3, 4, even 6 blades in some occasions in these cartridges to shave. And a lot of times these things can cause irritation of the skin, razor burn, razor rash, red bumps, etc. But how a lot of people used to shave was just with one razor blade. If you think of like the stereotypical what you think of when you think of a razor blade, you know, it has two sides. There's a circle in the middle. That's for safety razor shaving. And safety razor shaving is what used to be done starting around 1900s until about the 1970s, 70s and 80s when cartridges got introduced. And cartridges are mainly produced widely now, not because it's the best thing for shaving, but more because it's the best thing for companies compared to a safety razor, because safety razors, the handle is the most expensive thing. It's a metal handle with two sides because there's two sides of a razor that are sharp. And you have to shave it at an angle to get underneath the guard. There's a guard on top. If you guys want a better visualization, you could look up a safety razor handle. And,
I was told not to type.
And you have to have it at a 45-degree angle to get underneath that guard and start shaving. And there's kind of a really big online community, not a very big online community, that kind of promotes safety razor shaving. I think the biggest thing that some people might have seen it in was actually this year's Super Bowl had an ad about safety razor shaving, because there's been studies about how when you only have one razor blade with connection to the skin, it's a much cleaner cut on your hair compared to the multiple razors that you get in a cartridge razor, which kind of sheds the hair. And then that's what that ad was talking about. And so I invested in the King C Gillette razor. Well, I didn't personally invest it. I got it as a birthday gift from my parents. And it's been a real game changer for me in my shaving game here. There's way less irritation of my skin. There's way less visible red marks and red bumps on my face. It's been overall a great experience for me. It takes a lot more skill because with safety razor shaving, you'll have to do multiple passes, and typically they promote using a lot more product, like shaving cream and an aftershave. Like, I think the most common things people think of an aftershave is like Home Alone. You see the main character in Home Alone use it. And when you do shaving with a safety razor, you have to go with the grain. So you kind of have to figure out what way your hair is growing. And the easiest way to do that is dragging your fingers across your face or whatever to try and find what feels like against the grain. And so on your first pass, you go with that grain, right? And on your second pass, you'll go against that grain. And on your third pass, you can go across the grain or against the grain again. And it's been a real game changer for me. It's kind of like a big community online. It's a very welcoming community that likes to inform people of like how you can shave better and with safety razors and a lot of advice. And it's been one of the things I've just been hyperfixating on recently, I guess.
I'm really sorry, but I cannot get the image or the video. Have you seen the Pro ZD sketch where he's talking about this online water drinking community?
Yeah.
I cannot
the
get
pH,
that out of my head.
I like to drink a pH of, what did he say, 4 or 5?
4 or 5. Okay.
You got the verties and the hories.
Oh, yep.
And safety razor shaving, also, your handle is metal, so it's heavier. So you don't have to use as much force. You just use gravity to shave. It's been really enjoyable. It's a lot better for me of a shaving experience. I can't recommend it enough.
I was going to say, I saw a YouTube short about, I don't know if it's the same thing as you were talking about, but it's like using a single blade razor instead of a multi-blade razor. And I saw it on a YouTube short a couple of weeks ago, and it was saying that's a way to prevent like red bumps when you're shaving. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think even Matt Pat did a video about it on his like fashion channel a year ago.
I think I saw it. It was like some skin doctor lady or something. Maybe someone in the comments will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And actually, one of our mutual friends also uses safety razor shaving now too. Well, actually, 2 of our mutual friends. So I'm not the only one. Just an interesting hyperfixation of mine, I suppose. That'll be the end of this segment. I don't know when I'll bring this segment back because it's kind of, it only works in an episode like this. But
So how do you guys feel about Linux?
Linux? I mean, we all know the Linux memes.
I don't even know what Linux is, bruh.
You don't know what Linux is.
That's a type of operating system. Like you've got Windows, Mac OS, and Linux.
I only use Windows, so I don't really care.
I say this because I've been looking into building a gaming PC, and it's
Really?
like, yeah, why do you have to pay for Windows?
You do?
You have to Windows?
Yeah, it's like $100 unless you buy it from like a third-party site.
I thought I just stuck a flash drive in my computer and it was there.
Well, you got a pre-built, so you probably did just stick a flash drive in it.
Ah, cool.
But if you're building from scratch, then yeah, you need to install an operating system, and Windows costs money,
Bruh.
and Linux is free.
Yeah, but Linux, you have to be skilled to use it or something.
I don't know.
Because you have to
I've just been.
you have to physically write code whenever you have to do something.
Hey, that was me. I was a computer science student for a bit.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did 1 year of computer science, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, my understanding of Linux is that basically whenever you have to do something, you have to write code and keys in order to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just been like looking. So like now I know all about different graphics cards. That's why I was harping on Talon earlier for his GPU that he's got.
I don't even remember
Everyone make
what
fun
it
of
is.
Talon in the comments. He's got an Alienware PC.
I'm such
Ew.
a fool.
I can't say you. I'm totally being a hypocrite here because our entire esports lab where I go to college actually runs off of Alienware. So
Yeah, it's basically just a meme in the PC building community that Alienware sucks because all their parts are what is it? Proprietary, which means you can't just swap them out with other parts.
yeah,
Joke's on the PC building community because I'd never intended to do that in the first place. Ha ha!
I mean, you might want to upgrade at some point. So
What?
if you wanted to upgrade, you'd have to buy a whole new PC,
What?
I never even thought about. Yeah, that is kind
and
of
motherboard
shitty.
and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Just something small that I've been looking into. So,
Small.
well, I haven't built a PC yet, so
Yeah,
I
Fair
can't
enough.
fully call myself part of the PC building community.
I suppose you can't.
So, how do you guys feel about Microsoft or Xbox?
Well, a friend of ours thinks that the new console is goated, I guess.
It's not a new console. It's just like a new PC handheld, like the Steam Deck or the
And they're
Asus,
putting Steam on it. So
whatever.
like our friend thinks that like PlayStation is completely out of the video game market now because they have no originals or whatever. And or because you can get it all on an Xbox console now because they're going to have Steam on it, I guess.
This is not going to save Xbox. Let's just put it that way. Xbox is dying.
I hear everybody, I don't know, maybe I just listen. I hear some people being like, oh, because Xbox is tied to Microsoft or whether, like they're actually the best because of Steam and all the exclusives and Game Pass and stuff like that.
Well, Steam has no relation to Xbox.
Well, I don't know. This is just what I've heard.
Steam is its own separate company.
I mean, I know they're separate, but I'm saying like they're having a relationship, I guess, or something.
Xbox is trying to have a relationship with anyone that was willing to pity them. I mean, they just laid off like hundreds of thousands of employees to free up money to spend on AI development or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible news.
I'm just upset they canceled the new Banjo-Kazooie game.
It wasn't a banjo.
Unbelievable.
Well, yeah, because they laid off everyone working on it, I bet.
That's
Yeah, Rare got hit by the layoffs.
that's
I can't
the part
believe
I'm
Rare-
upset about.
Well, Rare still exists because they made Sea of Thieves. And
Yeah.
Bro, Banjo-Kazooie
that was
would
apparently a good game.
still be such a good game series if they just kept making the games.
I have a friend
What?
in college
They made-
who really likes Sea of Thieves.
They made Nuts and Bolts, and that wasn't a good game.
That's because
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
a
ass.
racing game. That was
It wasn't
awful.
really a
entirely
racing
a
game.
racing
It was,
game.
is like a single player game.
As a
where they-
vehicle.
yeah. You
Yeah,
made
they just
vehicles.
built vehicles.
I never played the game. I thought it was,
was
a
ass,
racing
though.
game.
It was bad. Yeah, that's really shitty. With recent events, I'll say, I don't think. I feel like a lot of companies are going to be able to get away with stuff like that, trying to fully shift themselves towards AI and screwing over the workers.
Duolingo. Sorry, I don't know what that was in my throat.
Oh yeah, I heard about that Duolingo stuff the other day.
You don't use Duolingo anymore, though, so...
I'm still waiting like the next 10 billion months until they roll out Duolingo Chess for Android, because for some reason it only comes out on iOS and not Android because, frick Android users, I guess.
For real?
I hate Android.
You hate Android?
No, I'm just saying that because I have an iPhone, so that's what I'm contractually obligated to say.
Yeah, you had to sign a contract when you bought an iPhone.
Yeah, and if I don't say that, I don't get to use my phone anymore, so...
I don't know, I have a Samsung. I enjoy it.
You're outnumbered again, Jarek. That's twice this episode.
Yeah.
We need a counter for that. It was Kitten Squad.
When you only have 3 people, it's kind of... when you only have 3 people, it's kind of easy to get outnumbered.
Why do we need a counter for everything? Everything's got to have a counter these days with you two.
Yes, it does.
I still wanted you to put up Peyton wins all Game Grumps in that last episode.
That's too much work, except not really. I just didn't do it because I didn't win. And I control what goes in the video.
Flash cut to whenever we have the first Jarek v. Talon debate, and you put up Jarek wins on it.
Yeah, that'll be it. I'll have Sawyer put in celebratory music and everything.
Don't worry, I'll win. So it doesn't matter.
So, huge W for Stop Killing Games happened recently. You guys hear about that?
No.
I mean, it's just garnering a lot of support.
Well, they passed their signing things in the EU.
Well, I think it's only in the EU, isn't it?
Yeah, the EU, and now I think they still need more signatures in the UK because the UK's stupid and left the EU. Goddamn Tories. Any UK listener will enjoy that commentary. Do we have any UK listeners? Can we look at our statistics?
No.
That's too much effort for me to pull up.
I'm just going to venture a guess and say that no, we don't have any UK listeners.
Drat.
Like, I could pull it up, but I'm enamored by this shark that's swimming with fishes right now.
You're still watching that?
My God, leave it alone.
Oh, hey, there's a jellyfish.
Talon, please. I need you to never bring this up ever again.
This is going to be a reoccurring bit now.
I can't promise anything.
Yeah, anyways, what were we talking? Stop Killing Games? Yeah, I mean, I support it. I'm fine with what they're doing.
Yeah, me too. Like, when I think about Club Penguin, avoiding something like that happening again would be cool. Or even, like, something more where, you actually put money into it. Like, God forbid they ever shut the servers of Final Fantasy XIV. But if it ever happens one day, hopefully I can still play it, And really, I think a lot of my support for Stop Killing Games comes from the fact that increasingly nowadays we're seeing companies shy away from physical media. And, well, before we already saw them shy away from physical media in exchange for going digital, which I don't think anything is necessarily wrong with that. But now we're starting to see companies say that they can take those digital things away from us or giving us subscriptions. So what do we actually own? If the company can take away our things, if we don't do something they like, or if the company can take away our subscription because we stopped paying. So we don't own the subscription and we don't own the game because they make us sign something that says, we're going to take this away from you whenever you want. So it's not really your property. So in an age where companies are starting to say, especially gaming companies and stuff like that, we don't actually own anything. I think it's completely justifiable for something like Stop Killing Games to come around and say, stop killing these games by, like a MOBA or not a MOBA, a massively online game where, they just pull the plug and then all the money you might have put into it is gone. You don't own anything in the game anymore, even though you bought the game, you bought the things in the game, or you invested even more precious than money, time, so many hours of your life into something, and then it's gone because a company said so. I mean, I think that's where a lot of my support for Stop Killing Games comes from, and I think that's also why I find myself in real life tending towards older things, such as, the safety razor. Recently, I started a photo album. I have a Polaroid camera now, and I take physical photos. I started a vinyl collection a while ago, these things to kind of beat back against these companies who are saying, they don't want us to own anything anymore, and they just want to make profit. The silence is deafening.
No, I mean, yeah, I somewhat agree. Well, I'll just say that. Like, I agree with you, but I don't go to the extent that you do, like with all physical media or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like all in on physical media either. I still buy my games on like Steam and, the eShop and stuff like that. I don't know.
Well, because I mean, on PC, buying games digitally is like your only option.
Yeah,
because disc drives aren't a thing anymore.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not saying digital media is inherently bad. I don't want anyone to take that away from what I just said. I just think that this is my small little way of rebelling against the massive powers that be.
Yeah, any games that you guys are looking forward to or are interested in trying out in the near future?
You know
Sure.
what my answer is, silly.
Dragon Drive.
Oh, I do.
That game's gonna be
You
big.
don't even have
I
a
tell
Switch
ya.
too.
It's gonna be big.
It's going to be
How
big.
are you looking
he
forward
says.
to it without a Switch too?
It's gonna be big, man. Game looks so hype.
A $2 game. Sorry, I'm looking at my wish list to look at the games I've started put on there for games that aren't out yet. Easy Delivery Company seems really fun. I don't know if any of you guys heard about that.
Was that part of the Steam like demo thing?
There was a demo for it, maybe?
Their demo fest?
Maybe. You play as a cat who drives a K-truck, and they have to deliver boxes to places. Like in the snow.
Oh yeah, I see you. You and one of our friends has it on their wish list.
Yeah, it looks really good. I also found out about this upcoming visual novel. I guess I'm going into my visual novel phase now. A game called Our Life Now and Forever, and it's all about this idea of having a visual novel where you actually get to start as a little kid in a neighborhood, and then throughout the story grow up, and all of your decisions as you grow up matter. I just think that's neat idea. And I guess another game I'm looking forward to is a game called Sinai's Sylphiat Breeze, which is, I don't know, I think I have mentioned it previously on the podcast that I'm a huge Toho fan, but it's a Toho fan game where you play as Sinai, and it's a Toho fan game that's based off of Kirby, so it's basically Kirby gameplay but with Toho characters. I played the demo. It's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. But I can't think of any big games coming soon, I guess. Just off the top of my head. I don't know about you guys.
Dragon Drive.
Well, yeah.
Peyton, are you looking forward to Dragon Drive?
I don't get me wrong. It sounds like an interesting concept. It's just I'm cautious about it because it's a brand new game, you know.
What's that
Also,
supposed to mean?
Also, I don't own a Switch 2, so I don't have a leg in that.
Neither does Talon.
Yeah. I guess the new DK game. I'm sure you're looking forward to it, Jarek.
Yeah. I think I mentioned it last episode. But yeah, I mean the direct for that really, because I wasn't really that interested in it before the direct came out. I was maybe gonna pick it up, but once I watched the direct, I don't know what it was, but I really got sold on it. So now I'm looking forward to it. It comes out in 10 days, I think.
10 days already.
To date when we're recording this.
Shame.
So, if it comes out 2 weeks from now, my bad.
Man, I can't think of any like big games coming out. I guess there's that Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, it doesn't even necessarily have to be. It could be something that's already out that you like want to check out at some point.
That's true. Ghost of Tsushima sequel. That looks good. You guys, Ghost of Tsushima fans?
Nope, never played it.
I haven't played the first one either, but I desperately want to. When are we getting the new Ace Attorney game? That's something I'm excited for.
You got to give up on that.
I'm not. They're not gonna just. It's such a big thing. Like I just can't imagine them giving it up. Oh, Nirvana. That's another game I'm looking forward to. It'll probably never come out, but if it ever comes out, I'll be right there.
You think it'll come out before or after GTA 6?
Oh, after. It's made from a small indie team that keeps fighting with each other.
That reminds me of one thing I have to vent about. Hightail.
I was wondering if you were going to bring this up.
Bro, they put out the trailer, what was it, 7 years ago? They had an almost fully finished product, and then they just scrapped the game now? Why?
What is Hightail?
Okay, so have you heard of the Hypixel server on Minecraft?
Yes.
So the team behind that was creating their own game so that they could like have full ownership of their server in a way and create their own platform for it. So they put out this trailer. It was probably like 2018-ish when this trailer comes out. And everyone is so hyped about it. It had millions and millions of views. And, I mean, that trailer has been in the Hypixel lobby ever since. I think 2 years after that point, they got acquired by Riot Games, who... So basically, the game was originally only going to be released on PC, but Riot was really pushing for cross-platform, but the game's current engine would not be able to do cross-platform. So what Riot said was, okay, restart the game, make it again. And so they were doing that for 5 years. The scope was getting way out of hand. No one even knew if they had a playable product, and they pulled the plug after just delaying it for so many years. So, shout out Riot and the... I mean, I don't think the dev team is to blame. Like, they're just making whatever the higher-ups tell them to make for the game. But, like, first thing I learned in intro to game development class, the most important thing with game design is make sure the scope doesn't get out of hand. And it's quite clear that the scope got way, way, way out of hand with that game.
Yeah,
that's something I was thinking about lately is, like... To all these people who call Nintendo and like an evil company for, you know, people emulating their games or whatever. And then this new Donkey Kong, it's been confirmed that it's being made by the same team as Mario Odyssey. They haven't made a game since Mario Odyssey. They've been cooking this up for the last 8 years or whatever.
Damn.
Exactly.
7.5.
Like, these teams spend so long on the games, it only makes sense that prices would be rising quite significantly with the increase in development time and stuff, but we've just seen it be stagnant, and it is
It wasn't stagnant. In our lifetimes, we remember $50 games, and it went to 60 and then 70, like pretty consistently.
I don't remember 50, but I didn't
like
really
late
start
2000s.
until
Early 2010s.
Yeah, my first real console was a Switch. But
I remember when you got it. You got a Switch before me. I was pissed.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. That's a canon event. Because I remember that. Yeah, you got a Switch before me, and I was like, man, this guy who never plays video games, console video games, got one before me. I was upset.
Huh.
Anyway.
That kind of loops back to the Microsoft thing where they're cutting a bunch of their teams to make way for AI development.
Yeah. Horrible.
Because that's their way of cutting costs.
I don't
and it's
that.
I think it was a couple days ago, or maybe it was only yesterday, but Nintendo put out their own statement that's we're going to try putting out smaller games with less dev time in order to kind of combat the rising cost of games. And we're already kind of seeing that with Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life, which are these smaller series that have kind of been making a comeback, but they don't take so long to make because they are rather simple games, but people are still interested in them.
Yeah. I'm glad Nintendo.
And maybe Dragon Drive is a part of that too.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I got to get a Dragon Drive mention on every episode from now.
Yes, until it releases.
It's going to be a big episode when that game comes out.
It is.
For Talon,
it's going to be huge. I'm telling you, that game is the next big thing.
Can you, I still don't know why you think this.
It looks amazing. It's going to be so fun.
But that's all you say.
You
What
like
else am I
basketball.
supposed to say?
I don't know. Why does it look amazing?
It just does. Bro, have you ever seen... I'm not going to go there. It looks so cool, man. It looks so fun.
The movement with the Joy-Cons seems kind of cumbersome, don't you think?
No, I love the idea of mouse mode as well. It seems so fun.
All right,
I can't wait.
We'll see.
This is wildly off topic. Do you guys think
There is no topic.
that there will be an ARMS 2 coming out on the Switch too?
No.
No.
Not in a million years.
Why?
It
The
didn't.
only revitalization that ARMS got was when Min Min was added to Smash Bros. And
Yeah.
that did absolutely nothing for ARMS.
So if Min Min gets added to Smash Bros, then surely that means they still care about the franchise and want to expand it a little more. So they're going to come
Ness
out
and
with a
Lucas
second one.
are in Smash Bros. And there hasn't been a new Mother game
Aren't
in
they from Delta
20
or
years.
something?
What? No.
Isn't the joke
Sans
that,
is Ness, everybody. Insert laugh track here, Sawyer.
Yeah, isn't the joke that Ness is Sans and Sans
No, that's not real.
No, that was just a
No?
really bad Map Hat theory.
Bruh. I'm being
You got
gaslit.
clickbaited, Talon.
Yeah, I wish there was another Mother.
You told me that.
Shout out to the
getting-
I
Mother
told you
4
that.
devs who we're pretty sure it's not real anymore.
I'm getting gaslit.
The Mother, what do they call it? They renamed Mother 4 to make it just an indie game.
Earthbound.
I don't know. I've never played. Well, I've played an hour of Earthbound and then I stopped playing.
Mother for rename. Oddity. Yeah, we're pretty sure Oddity is. Yeah, we're pretty sure it's just never gonna come out.
I'm looking
Shout
forward
out.
to Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yeah, isn't that coming out soon?
We don't know. Oh, it's coming out on the same day as the Xbox handheld.
That
Whenever that's coming out.
next year?
That's November, maybe, sometime late this year.
You know, we're already halfway through the year.
That's true. Over halfway.
Yeah. Hey, I will say, speaking of Mother, an actual thing everyone should check out. To anybody who's listening this late, please go check out Mother Encore. Mother Encore is a bunch of fans who are remaking the first game in the Mother series, Mother, or Earthbound Beginnings, whatever you want to call it. And it is... They put out a demo back in 2023. Brilliant. They're doing amazing work on it. I am not even over exaggerating. If you two are at all interested, you should download the demo. Anyone listening should download the demo because they did brilliant work with Mother, because the original Mother is like unbearable. It is so bad by modern standards, at least.
Yeah.
Talon, aren't you looking forward to playing Uma Musume
I was
or whatever you
just
started
thinking
downloading?
about that. Amamasme horse racing. Just downloaded it, like, was it during the episode?
Yeah, you did start the download during the episode.
I'm looking forward to it, but right now,
Yeah, so
You have to report in next week.
yeah, right now I'm stuck here talking and watching the bees with the headbands.
Stop bringing it up.
The bees got a lift. They're gonna be jacked.
yeah, I'm looking super forward to whenever Mother Encore comes out. That will be a glorious day because Nintendo actually can't take down Earthbound fan games by request of the creator, my goat. So, a toy.
Yeah, when are we getting a new Kid Icarus game? That's what I'm looking for.
Is that the game with Pit?
That is the game with Pit.
I'm smart.
Good job, Talon. You figured it out.
Thanks.
I think. Are we good to wrap up? I think that wraps up everything.
Yeah, I want a horse race.
I think we're good to wrap up here.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm watching a Smash Bros. Tournament. MK Leo just won.
SMH watching something else while we're recording the episode. Unbelievable. Shameful.
That's my goat right there. I have to watch. Anyways, I think we'll leave it there. You know, if you want to leave a comment, we're open to suggestions too, but we're not out of ideas.
We're not out of ideas.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any of that in the comment sections. You're going to be banned like Queso. We're going to get Queso's mods on it.
What? Where did that come from?
Bruh.
But yeah, check out.
Sawyer, put it in Queso clip.
No. Don't do that. Isn't that a video anyways? Whatever.
That was part of the bit. Thank you so much for listening or watching, you lovely people.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see you next week, maybe. I hope.
Maybe.
We will hopefully start getting episodes out on time faster.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Town's tired.
No.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.